Okay. So, you see, this is like victory. Real victory. As in victory over 2 decades. So I'm working. I've been working the last 6 weeks. I haven't been paid. I've had to lend my boss £73, including the phone SIM, to provide my own SIM card for her work, which she said she was going to do. I ended up just paying for it. So I'm owed £73 of actual money I given directly to her, except for £10. I've done 100 hours work over the last 6 weeks. Sometimes from here. I've been working since 7 o'clock this morning. Sometimes I go to the library. Now, I've no idea if I'll ever get paid a penny. So what? Sounds like I'm a fool. One thing I won't do is go and work for some bloody conglomerate. And I saw an advert yesterday. I never look at Facebook, or very rarely, or I've been looking the last few months. Inspired by one person. Oh well, need a partner. And somebody put on Facebook, a steward at St. Michael's Mount. And I never normally scroll through these postings. I don't even know how they work anymore. I was just looking at one or two. No, there's one woman I am very, very interested in as a human being. Jessica J, who is married to another woman. No, I like her poetry and I like her art. And art's become the problem. But anyway, yeah, Stuart, St. Michael's Mount. I thought, okay, let's have a click on that. What is it? £450 a week? I mean, you've got to be a slave to this rich aristocrat family. It's got everything. It's a 40-hour week, but 2 extra days. So it's Tuesday to Saturday, full 8-hour day. But then 30 weekends a year, and they call the weekend Sunday, Monday, you're expected to be on call. Now, do you get paid extra for that? I mean, I doubt it. But then, this aristocrat holding is owned by some spivocracy management company, who will tell you how to cut your hair. Sorry, no, never, ever. And that's how many jobs, even around places like this is not St. Michael's Mount, have become. Anyway, there we go. The only important thing is this. The reality, and this is so dull, but it's reality. It's reality over the last 10 years, that the spivocracy, the sales creeps, everything is so poorly made. Even now, fair dinkum, I've had that a couple of years, maybe a year and a half, and the last 9 months it's had a lot of use, but the connection's beginning to go on it, where the lead gets plugged in, and it's going. It's almost had it. And the most important thing in there is this. So I know that now I'm going to go and have a coffee. But we're in a certain place where people are mean-minded. So before I go, well, there's 2 reasons. Make sure the leads that I need are poking out. That and that. Little computer's got to be charged up. But also, the other reason for doing that is because all of these wires, and that's in there, I might charge those batteries. In fact, I'm going to take those batteries. All the wires must be so carefully. They all break. All of this stuff breaks. So it must be organised in such a way so that you're not kind of flustered, panicked. When I go into the pub, I just want to get one plug out, that one, plug it in, so they don't give me funny looks, seeing that I'm actually charging 4 different things. But it has to be done beforehand, so you're not flustered into doing it in a hurry, and then something might get broken is the wrong word. Something might that should be able to handle it doesn't get stressed in such a way that the connection gets damaged. Anyway, but I am so now I really have done it. I've cleared my desk of the last 20 years, but in a positive way, but a negative way. When I know a certain person is so miscreant that they don't answer their phone, there isn't, and somebody else does sometimes, there's no hope. There literally is no hope. So many people out there, but they're clever. So many people have gone really wonky, like permanently wonky, because they don't know they've gone wonky. They have, by any reasonable measure. A simple measure, a kind, empathetic measure. No, they are wonky. They can't listen. They so intensely. They haven't dealt with the contraction, actually, that started in 2016, post-Brexit. They're wonky. There's no point. There's no point keeping any acquaintanceships ongoing. No, it really is clear. All contacts out of phone. There's one I'd like to be properly in contact with on a boat, because there's some interest as a person. Anyway, there we go. Yep. But I so have my shit together. It's ridiculous. Good for me. It's so boring having your shit together when even people you've known 20 years who should be able to just have a modicum of healthy propriety. No, they don't. They can't. There we go. Met a nice woman in the library yesterday.